In this video, we're going to dive right into a very common over-the-top causing move, but will also cause you to hit the ball really fat and really thin, or you could even top it from there. So it's a horrible move to be doing in the downswing. So in this video, we're going to get right into it, exactly what we need to do to fix it. And I'll tell you, if you stop doing this move, you'll have a good chance of not swinging over the top and hitting the ball poorly. So I'm Jonathan Chown with JChownGolf. Let's dive right into it. So what's this move that causes an over-the-top swing and really poor ball striking? And that is, as you're coming down your downswing, your weight is hanging back onto your back leg there. So as you're coming down, you're going to see straight away, if I do that, the club will travel a little bit too much on the outside in front of us. Now, if you've watched a lot of YouTube videos about over-the-top golf swings, maybe you've watched mine out there, and you know I talk about things that cause you to swing over the top. So let's say overactive upper body in transition, maybe not enough depth to your hands at the top of the backswing as well. So those will cause you to swing over the top. But let's say here, for example, you're doing those quite nicely. Usually when players do those two things nicely, they don't swing over the top at all. So you could be up to the top of your backswing with good depth for the hands. They're not here, they're nicely behind you. You could start your downswing with good separation of that lower body and mid-torso, chest being passive. And if you hang back on your back leg, you're still going to swing over the top. You could be doing all the things in the world to stop you swinging over the top. If you hang back on that back leg, that's going to happen. But to be honest, that's the least of your worries. Because if we hang back on that back leg, we're just generally not going to hit a good shot anyway. Because when we hang back, our upper body also hangs back. And then what's going to happen then? My low point is going to be behind the golf ball. So if an iron, really, really bad, we don't want our low point being behind the golf ball because that will result in a fat shot, or a thin or a top there. You're going to see straight away, I'm just going to hang back on it. And you can see I topped it straight away. Really a blady thin one that hurts your hands when it's cold weather. So you can see you really don't want to be doing that at all. So in a nutshell, what do we need to do to be able to fix this? Of course, what's the opposite of hanging back? That's getting your weight through. Getting that weight transferring onto your lead side, or you could say pressure onto your lead side. Because of course we don't want to slide. We just want to get that pressure onto the left side there, because we know, one, what's that going to do? That's going to help you now control your low point better. If we're getting that weight onto the left side, our low point's going to be now in front of the golf ball with an iron, but it's not going to be back here, which is a main big benefit from this. Yes, you're going to be fixing your over the top if this is your problem, but you're also going to be hitting the ball a lot better. Whether you guys swing over the top or not, you'll still benefit massively from this. So we need to get that weight on the front side, because you're going to see as well when I do that, if we do a slow-mo here, look at my club path, see how it was that little bit more in, and then we'll do one here, hanging back. You're going to look at my club path again. Wow, that was a really bad strike, but you're going to see how that club path was a little bit out, sequencing was the same, I was just hanging back on that back leg. So let's get a good drill on to be able to fix it here. So to do this drill and to understand it, which is to do with that blue water ball, so that's just appeared on camera, we've got to understand what happens when we do it poorly in the visual aspect here. So like we know, okay, the visual aspect is the weight hanging back, but if you look a little bit more into that, look at my right heel. Now I'm going to simulate hanging back in a finish. See how my right heel has moved back from where it was at setup? If I was shifting my weight properly, you're going to see how now that heel is more forward than where it was at setup. And we could make it that simple. So what do we need? Now this is, believe it or not, a water bottle. So what we could do here, we could place a water bottle behind that back leg to where now, just behind my foot, if I hang my weight back, of course, that heel is going to go more behind me than where it was at setup. I'm going to knock over the bottle. So what do I need to do? I need to hit some shots, and I need to make sure that bottle stays there. If I'm transferring that weight, that's going to happen. So this is one portion of this drill. So let me hit a shot there, and then we'll see me transfer my weight a hell of a lot better. If this bottle falls, I would more expect it to be, because of the sorry state my mat is in at the moment, because of the good old English weather. So let's hit one. There we go. You can see it's not moved one bit. And just so you know that the demonstration wasn't the thing that was completely stopping me from doing that, let's hang my weight back. What happens straight away? Yep, that flies backwards. So that's going to be one massive good thing for this gives you feedback. If we haven't got feedback, we don't know whether we've done it right or wrong. So if you've watched my over the top videos, you know I like to target root cause and effect as well. So this is going to target, you know, the root cause to why you're swinging over the top here, not hanging that weight back. But I still want you to do something as well that encourages your swing to move on a good path. That's why I've got an alignment stick here. So again, if you've watched a lot of my videos, you'll know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to stick an alignment stick out the ground. I'm going to get a ball, and I want this ball, or I want the alignment stick even, to be half a club's distance behind the ball and around half a club's distance in front of it. So if I swing over the top, I'm going to hit the stick. So it's going to give me extra feedback. Imagine this is almost like a feedback type of drill station. If you swing over the top and you hang back and hit those poor strikes as well, there isn't going to be too much better of a way for you to practice than this. So let me set up to it here. What I want to do, I want to miss that stick in the downswing, and I don't want to hit this water bottle. If I'm doing both of them, I'm not swinging over the top and I'm not hanging my weight back. So what's the plan after that? The plan is just repetitions. Just rep out absolutely as much as you can doing this. And that is, just like anything with a golf swing, that ball almost came straight back at me. Like anything there, we need repetitions. Doesn't matter whether you're fixing your over the top swing, doesn't matter whether you're trying to, let's say, rotate more in the golf swing. You need to be able to get a lot of repetitions. One of the massive things golfers do is they extremely underestimate how long a change will take. Now, you might be able to physically and visibly do it doing these drills, but by no means does that mean you're actually going to be doing it. You need all the reps in there for it to sink into your subconscious. Practicing like this is the best way to go. Root cause, effect, boom, you're going to be fixing it. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button. If you want more golf instruction just like this, hit a subscribe button, hit the bell button too to be notified every time I put out a video. So let's not hang that weight back. We can get that weight forward, practice some nice club path drills. You're going to be well on your way to not swinging over the top.